welcome back, and I really hope you're all looking forward to Christmas, because I am. I am so excited. When you are watching this, hopefully, if I can edit everything in time, it will be 3 sleeps. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 sleeps until Christmas. Oh my goodness me. Currently it's 5 sleeps till Christmas, so it's Friday at the moment. Usually I try and film my videos like the weekend before it then comes out, but unfortunately I have been a bit poorly. I've just had a horrible bug. I think I got it from James. I think it's the horrible like flu-y bug that everybody's had, and I just didn't really feel up to filming last weekend, and most of this week I didn't feel up to filming. So anyway, it's now Friday. I've got a sleepy little puppy next to me. I've just finished getting ready for the day, and oh my goodness me, we have an exciting day planned. I've got some bits to show you just whilst I finish getting ready. I need to go and do a Marks and Spencer Boxing Day party food shop, which I cannot wait for. It's going to be very busy, but we're going to go with it. And we have a very exciting furniture delivery coming. You might have heard me mention it in last week's video to say that there was going to be a bit of a change in the living room, but I think I kept it a bit of a secret. So anyway, you will see that in this vlog, because I think it's literally going to be here in the next half an hour, which is super exciting. And then later on today, my brother and Leah, his partner, are coming over. Dad is going to sit with the dog, so Ronnie's coming as well. He's going to sit with Jasper and Ronnie this afternoon, and the 4 of us are heading into London to Hyde Park to go to Winter Wonderland. I haven't been in quite a few years. I think maybe the first or the second year that James and I were together, I surprised him and I took him there and we went together. I just remember it being really muddy and really expensive, but that must have been, gosh, at least 4 Christmases ago, which is just wild. So yeah, we're doing that this afternoon as well. So we have a pretty jam-packed day, but I'm very excited about it. So I am pretty much dressed for the day and ready. The last thing that I need, besides my engagement ring, which obviously I wear all the time, is to add some jewellery, and I am very excited to show you these bits. This part of the video is very kindly sponsored by MSBLUE. You may or may not have heard of them. They operate in a few different countries as well, but obviously they do ship to the UK, which is amazing. They create the most beautiful fine jewellery. They not only cover things like engagement rings and wedding rings, which is obviously very convenient for James and I, who will be needing wedding rings soon, but they also just create very special jewellery pieces. As some of you will know, now that I've had my colour analysis done, I'm trying to integrate more silver pieces into my jewellery box, because I was pretty much wearing gold like 95% of the time, and now that I've started wearing silver, I've realised how much silver suits me versus gold. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to find some really special silver jewellery pieces. I wanted some earrings and a necklace, and I also popped a ring in there as well. So I've kind of covered the whole the whole thing. I'm not really a bracelet wearer, but those were the 3 things that I really wanted to find something special for. So I thought I would show you what I picked up. First things first, it comes in the most gorgeous bag. How stunning is this blue colour? I really like their packaging. I think it's so special. I love that it's New York based, because obviously we've just been to New York, so that feels very fun. These jewellery pieces are slightly more of an investment. They're not like crazy expensive, but they're just more special pieces, either for you to treat yourself or to treat someone that's very special to you. So maybe it could be a very last minute Christmas present, but also if you have maybe a special friend or a special family member that's got a birthday or a celebration coming up, even if you're a bride-to-be that's looking for wedding rings, like that could be another reason to have a look. But I think their jewellery is absolutely stunning. I have had like a sneak peek at the pieces in here, but I haven't properly taken them out and like really tried them on, so I thought we could do that together. So you get these gorgeous blue boxes. Again, they match the branded packaging beautifully, and then inside I'm like listening to see what it sounds like. I feel like this might be the necklace that I chose. Let's have a look. Oh, it's the earrings. So let me just take the little stoppers off that go on the ends of the earrings. You actually get a few different options of like earring backs, which again I think is a really nice touch that you don't often get with other jewellery places. So these earrings are the round pave halo stud earrings. I will link everything down below, and I do have a discount code, so make sure you've got your ears listening. How absolutely stunning, if it wants to focus. How absolutely stunning are these? I just knew that I wanted some really nice like statement silver earrings, and I have to say I feel like I've hit the mark with these. Wow, look at the detail on there. I am so excited to try these on. I think I'm gonna have to try them on now. Okay, wow, let me just show you up close. Oh my goodness me. How absolutely gorgeous are these? Oh my gosh. Okay, next I'm gonna end up with like bits of boxes everywhere, so I'm just gonna try and keep them relatively organized. Next, let's have a look. Oh, it's the necklace. So this is the Halo Pear pendant necklace, and oh my goodness me. It is absolutely stunning. I thought it would be a really, really nice match for the earrings. I just thought they'd go really nicely together. You've got 1, 2, 3 different length settings that you can go for. I'm gonna move forward so I can properly show you. Oh my gosh. How beautiful. It's so shiny. I think I'm gonna have to try this one on as well. I always put my necklaces on backwards because then it's easier for me to be able to get it on properly. Oh my gosh. How gorgeous is that? Oh, I love it so much. I really like the shape of it. I really like the kind of pear, was it pear shape they said it was called? Yeah, Halo Pear pendant necklace. I love the pear shape. Okay, final piece. This is a ring, and it's a little bit different. Obviously it's silver, but I thought I would go for something a little bit different and add to my nice ring collection. So this comes in a lovely ring box, again nicely branded with the MSBLUE logo, and then ta-da! Oh wow. I can't actually remember which finger I sized when I went for this size of ring. It's going to be process of elimination, but wow, look at the detail on that ring. That would just make the prettiest gift for someone, or gift for yourself. Okay, which finger did I go for? I think it was that, yeah. I think it was this one. So there you go, you can see how it looks on as well. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely beautiful. How well does all of this match as well? Oh my goodness. So, oh, by the way, this is 8mm freshwater cultured pearl twist shank ring. That is a mouthful, so once again, I will link everything down below. I will put my discount code on the screen as well. It is Lyndsey15, and that gets you 15% off all orders, which is just amazing. Very nice discount code. I believe they do have a Christmas event, which is probably still running, so definitely go and have a look on the website. Click on one of the links below. I will link the general website, and then I'll link each individual item that I looked at as well, because it's definitely worth having a browse. Even if it's not something that you can treat yourself to right now, it's worth maybe adding it to like a birthday list, or if you've got maybe an anniversary coming up that you could maybe suggest something for. I'm just so impressed. I have to say, the quality of these is really, really impressive. I'm not going to keep the ring on because I would be absolutely distraught if I lost that somewhere in London in some mud somewhere. So that's going to stay on, but I think, to be honest, I might keep the rest of it on. Maybe I'll hide the necklace, but I'm definitely going to keep the earrings on today. So what do we need to do now? I need to go and head out to Marks and Spencer's. This one is nice and sleepy, although I have just caught him chewing the side of my woven tray on the bed. I think the reason that he's no longer looking at me is because he's sulking, because I told him off. We are going to head to Marks and Spencer's. I'm going to go and grab James because I think he's probably downstairs waiting for me. We're on a tight schedule today, and I can only imagine how busy the shops are going to be. So yeah, I'm going to get this cleared up, head out to Marks and Spencer's, and then when we get back I will show you what we've got. We are back! So, oh my gosh, did we find some yummy, scrummy looking food? So, where do I even start? We did pop into Lidl, actually before we went into Marks and Spencer's. Hello my gorgeous! Hello my gorgeous little fluff! Are you going to say hi to everybody? This is the last time you're going to see all of Mummy's YouTube friends until after Christmas. So you've got to say Merry Christmas everyone. He desperately needs another haircut. Oh my goodness me. What have you spotted? That is your little Christmas present from daycare, isn't it? Should we show everyone? Jasper had his last session at daycare yesterday, aka his favourite place in the world, and he came home with a little Christmas goodie bag. How adorable is that? It is filled to the brim with doggy treats in here. He's got some poo bags, which are actually plastic-free poo bags, I'm told. And he's got some yummy little dog snacks in there as well. So I'm guessing that's probably what he was eyeing up down here. But anyway, where was I? So I popped into Lidl because I wanted to go in and grab a couple of bits, and one of them is actually something that I bought a couple of days ago, and I wanted to go back and get some more whilst the offer was still there. I feel like these are either a love it or hate it kind of thing. You'll either look at it and think that sounds like my dream, or you'll look at it like James does and think that's disgusting. But I am very pro sour cream and chive pretzels. They really do it for me. So Lidl have these Christmas tree shape sour cream and chive pretzels, and these are £1.49 for this great big bag. The bag is 300 grams and they're buy one get one free. So they're basically 74p per giant bag of sour cream and chive flavour Christmas tree pretzels. And they are just, oh my gosh. The first bags that I bought, I actually tried some yesterday and they are so Moorish. So I will warn you, once you start, you won't stop. So yeah, got some more of those. I got some for my mum as well. Then Marks and Spencer's, this is exciting. So we decided to just kind of go for kind of party food bits and bobs. For a bit of context, we are hosting for Boxing Day this year. So George and Leah, who I mentioned earlier, will be coming over, as well as my mum. So there will be 5 of us, and we very much wanted to just do like a nice chilled out Christmassy spread of just really tasty kind of buffet treats and buffet snacks. So that's exactly what we planned. So first of all, I picked up 10 mini beef en croûtes. Absolutely delicious. Don't they look amazing? This was the only thing out of the whole lot that expires before Christmas, so I need to freeze these, but otherwise everything else is safe. But they looked absolutely delicious. I then picked up something that's quite fallen on its side, 16 barbecue pork belly squares. Oh my gosh, they are going to be delicious. Very excited about those. We picked up, oh, that's part of something else which I will show you. What's that? So's that. What else have we got in here? 12 crispy duck spring rolls with a hoisin dip. I feel like you can't go wrong with duck spring rolls. Do you even have a party buffet without duck spring rolls? Delicious. We got 18 Indian style taster platter. So you get vegetable samosas, onion bhajis and vegetable pakoras. Plenty in there. Again, they look very tasty. That was one of James's requests because that is very much up his street. Then we thought these looked quite cool. 12 mini pies. So you get 6 chicken and leek and 6 beef and ale. And they look so yummy. They're such an adorable little size. Oh, the window's kind of reflecting. Can you see them? There we go. They look absolutely delicious. They had 4 for 3, I think. So if you bought 4, you only paid for the cheapest 3. We then also decided just on the side to do the famous M&S pizza deal because you can get quite a decent amount of food for only about £12. So I got 2 pizzas. I got my favourite pizza in the whole world. the smoky barbecue pulled chicken one, and then I also got a pepperoni one, so we can share those. And then obviously the deal comes with 2 sides, so we got, again, the famous chicken munchies, delicious, and we got mac and cheese bites. These mac and cheese bites, I can't even explain to you how delicious they are. I was hesitant for ages to try them because I just wasn't sure how they were going to taste, but it tastes like proper mac and cheese. Like, I would eat the mac and cheese just as mac and cheese on its own. Delicious, so yummy. And then the final thing that I got, which I couldn't not get, was the M&S cheesy garlic Christmas tree. How absolutely fabulous does that look? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. George and Leah are going to be watching this, or even my mum as well, are going to be watching this like salivating because they've got all this food to come on Boxing Day. Oh my goodness me, look what has arrived. It's quite big. It's got quite a size to it, and Jasper is very intrigued as to what on earth has just been placed into his home. Are you going to bark at it, or are we going to be nice and chilled? Are we going to be nice and chilled? We gave the delivery driver a bit of a talking to, didn't we? Oh my goodness. So, I am going to grab some lunch. Well, James and I are going to grab some lunch before we embark on the mission of unboxing this and showing you what's inside. I am super excited. I'm going to give you a hint. It's a sideboard. So this console table is going to be moving into this space of the hallway. I've actually sold the old one that was quite small. Jasper, we don't need to bark at the TV. It's just a man on the TV. I don't know if anybody else has got, excuse the knife, that is for opening the box, by the way. We don't just randomly keep knives on our coffee table. He really can see everything on the TV. If there is an animal on the TV, if there is a person on the TV that doesn't appear to be moving, he will try and talk to them. But anyway, yeah, the small console table has gone. My plan was always to put this one in the hallway, as much as I love it. I did want to put something longer in the hallway, and then obviously replace it with something that was a bit bigger even still, because obviously the Christmas tree will go, the chair normally goes over here, so you've got this great big space. And I did want something that had a bit more storage, because this has got 3 drawers, but it would be really, really helpful to have like some cupboards and things to put my spare cushions in, my blankets in, some of my vases. I just could have done with some extra storage, basically. So I have pretty much been looking for the last year to just see if I happened across a sideboard that was a good quality, didn't cost too much, because sideboards can be really expensive, especially for a nice big oak one. And I spotted this one actually on a small business's website. It was in the sale, it had an amazing discount, and I went for it. So yeah, gonna quickly grab a snack to eat, and then James and I are going to get straight into this box, and I really hope I love it as much as I want to love it. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my gosh. So we're basically gonna have to dissect this entire box, because there's no way we're gonna be able to lift it. Let me just move some of these presents. Oh my goodness me. It is exactly what I was hoping it would be. I obviously can't show you the front properly because we need to spin it round, but I love, this is what really drew me to it, like the bobbly detail on the legs. Oh my gosh. It is like the perfect whitewashed oak. This is just exactly how I was hoping it would look. Now, oh God, just did one of Jasper's squeaky toys. Now the next task is, it's the wrong way round. It needs to be against this wall. So we need to try and find a way with very little space and about 15 kilo, well, more than 15 kilos, a lot of weight to completely rotate it. That is the next task. Hi. Hi. the new sideboard. I don't have the best angle because I'm trying to avoid the sofa, but how absolutely stunning is this? This is exactly what I hoped it would be, which I am so thankful for. So I got it from a lovely small business called Home Pieces. She was so helpful. I knew kind of what I wanted. I knew the shade that I wanted, and she sent me a couple of samples. She sent me lots of photos to kind of try and help me visualize it, compare it against other sideboards, and this was the winner. I love this bobble detail. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Obviously the Christmas tree and the presents have kind of been squished up for now, and there's a bit more space on that side because we needed it to obviously be central, but the Christmas tree isn't permanent. As much as I wish it was, it's not. But yeah, so it's this gorgeous oak kind of whitewash effect, which is just stunning. It's got these really nice slightly brassy looking knobs on the front. That's just like the instructions and things, but it feels like incredible quality. It's all soft close, which is just lovely. Even the doors are really nice quality. They've got like the rollers on, and you're gonna get so much storage out of this. So this had, I think from memory, about £500 off it, which I just thought was an insane price. I wasn't planning on buying a sideboard right before Christmas, but when I spotted it, I just thought that's too good a deal to miss. So yeah, hence why I got it now. I just think if you spend so long waiting for the perfect thing to come along and then it comes along, you just have to go for it. I will link it down below. I think it's called the Artisan range. You can get a smaller one, you can get a matching console table, coffee table. There's all sorts of matching furniture bits that you can get, which I just think is amazing. Oh, it's even got the bubbles on the back. How stunning is that from the side? I am just completely obsessing over this. I think what I'm going to do is just keep the styling that I already had on the old console table and keep it on here. I'll properly style it up after Christmas once I've kind of got back to the normal home decor bits. So yeah, the one in the hallway might look a bit empty because I'm going to take this garland off. I think I might leave the stockings on, but I'm undecided. I'm going to have a bit of a play around. So yeah, this is kind of TBC, but for the meantime, whilst I've got like literally 10 minutes before I need to quickly get ready to leave to go to London, I'm just gonna quickly make my little Christmassy village on here again. Okay, it is almost time to go. I've just given my hair a quick brush. I'm going for the beige look. Can you tell Ronnie's just got here? I'm going for the beige look. So I've just got some H&M boots on, which have actually already got some mud on the top from where Jasper basically trod on top of my foot after jumping in some mud. And then I'm kind of thinking I want to wear a nice kind of, it sounds weird, like more temperature regulating coat. I feel like if I wear one of my puffy coats, I'm then going to get too hot and I'm going to want to take it off, and I'm not going to want to like walk around carrying it. And I did want to have a nice coat that's got pockets as well. So I'm just looking in the mirror. I'm kind of thinking I might wear this, and it does kind of go with the brown of the leggings and the boots as well. There we go. Excuse the mess behind me. But yeah, we're going for the nice, comfy brown look. Brown look for this one. I've got nice deep pockets, so to be honest, all I'm going to take is my phones. So I'm just going to put my, well, I don't even need to take my work phone. I'm supposed to be off work, so I'm not going to take my work phone. I'm going to take my single phone and just pop it into my pocket. And then, yeah, if these shoes get a little bit more muddy, it's not the end of the world. But I just think it's a nice kind of practical outfit, but also still looks quite cute to head into London. These curls are not going to last. I have still got my nice silver MSBLUE earrings in, and I absolutely love them. But yeah, otherwise, George and Leah will be here any second and then we'll be off.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all, from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you.
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Not only green when summer's here, but also when it's cold and drear. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging.
What's the number today? 21.
Oh, Christmas
21! Dan's already had his. Ooh, got a little love heart. And then, let's have a look. Number 21. Are you ready? Are you ready? Sit.
For every year this Christmas tree brings to us such joy and glee. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me.
Good morning. It is the next day and boy have we had a lie-in this morning. It's 11:24, so almost half the day is over and we have just had a really slow start to the day. We had a nice lie-in because we got home. It wasn't like super late last night, but for us it was quite late. And then by the time George and Leah had gone and we'd settled Jasper down and like got into bed and settled down and like got tired and things, I think we ended up going to sleep quite late. I feel a little bit like bunged up again this morning, so hopefully I don't sound really nasally. It's kind of, yeah, I don't know, for like the last week and a bit now, I've just, some days have been good, some days have been not so good, some days I felt absolutely fine, and then other days I've woken up and it's taken me like a good few hours in the morning to like feel myself again. It's, yeah, it's really random. It's obviously just a lingering bug, but anyway, yeah. Slow morning. James went out and did like a last minute food shop. We are going to his sister's house later today. She's just moved into a brand new house, which is really exciting and I can't wait to see it. So we're just kind of taking over some snacks for later, and then he also picked up the Christmas Day stuff. So I don't know if I told you, we're having Christmas Day with my dad this year. We'll be kind of driving around seeing various family members kind of throughout the day, but the core part of the day will be with my dad. That's where we're having our Christmas dinner. So we are contributing some of the meat and also like starters. So we're kind of going all out this year. My dad normally cooks, but actually James and my brother are going to cook this year and just let my dad have a nice break. So James has volunteered to make some really nice starters. So I think we're having salmon blinis, which are just, oh, my absolute favourite. It is not Christmas if I don't have a salmon blini. and then he's also making some homemade sausage rolls. I can't remember what's going to be in them, but it's like, I want to say it's like pork and chorizo or something. And then he's making his own pigs in blankets as well. It is going to be quite a day for food. I'm very excited. So yeah, he's popped out to go and get those bits this morning. He said that the shop was absolute chaos. He said it was so busy, so I'm actually kind of glad that I was at home pottering around rather than with him, because he will just like storm through it, and you can't hold him back. Nothing will stop him. He'll just get it done, whereas I get quite overwhelmed. So yeah, I left that task to him. And then yeah, put the food shop away. I've made myself a fresh hot chocolate, and today, until we go to James's sister's house, it's just going to be really chilled out. As I'm filming right now, this video is going up tomorrow morning, so it's safe to say I'm a bit behind, and I've got lots of editing to do today. So to be honest, that's going to take up most of my day, but I thought I would just have half an hour or so to just sit and relax in the corner. I don't sit in here that often, but it's actually a nice quiet like reading space when you want to just cozy up somewhere, and that's exactly what I've done. So the candle's lit. I don't know how well you can even see this lamp, but the lamp is on. This is my uncabled lamp. So there's quite a story with this. I actually got the base from a charity shop, and then I French cheeked it. So I used the French Chic browning wax on the base. I think there's a reel up on my Instagram. And then I got the shade from HomeSense. And actually, if you look inside the lamp, it's actually not a light bulb. And obviously there's no cable because I cut the cable off. So I actually ordered one of those like push-in manual lights from Amazon, and basically glued it onto the top. And then you just have to like press in to turn it on and off. I don't know how well you can see because I think it's lost some of its power. I've had it for quite a while, but yeah, it's basically like a fake lamp. So yeah, very cozy in here. I've been reading. My Kindle is next to me. I thought I would just kind of finish off the video before I say Merry Christmas to all of you with just a very quick little book chat, because I feel like we haven't caught up on books in absolutely forever, and boy have I read some good books recently. I've read some amazing fantasy books. I dipped into my first ever, really for like years, thriller book. Total change of scene. And then also some nice romance books as well. So yeah, I thought we could just have a little book catch up. So what have I been reading? Shall I start with the thriller? Shall I start with the slightly more random one? So I was recommended this book. I have a few like friends and things that I've made on Instagram that we've kind of discovered a bit of a shared love of books with. That didn't make any sense. We've discovered a shared love of books. Does that, yeah. I don't know why that didn't make sense in my head. And she recommended it to me. I actually popped into one of my local bookshops. It's a little independent bookshop and it's just absolutely lovely. I was having a browse through the books, and then the name of this book that I had been recommended flashed through my mind, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll give that a go, because they had it in the bookshop. So it was None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. I believe Lisa Jewell is quite a well-known thriller author. She has got quite a lot of other books. Like, this is literally the whole list of books, and I think they're all thriller books. So you've probably heard of her before, but this one, I did get on with it. I think I gave it 3.5 stars. I was comparing it to a really good fantasy book that I'd just finished, so I had very high standards. It was one of the first thrillers that I've read for years and years and years. So maybe I just needed a little bit of time to like adjust into it, because the sorts of fantasy books that I read are very, very like, very descriptive, very, the characters have so many layers to them, like it's hardcore, like they are big books. So when you're then going to a smaller book like this, and it's a completely different, like you don't have a world that you need to build, and it's kind of set like modern day, it takes my brain a little bit of time to adjust. But just because I rated it 3.5 stars does not mean that it's a bad book. Like, I found it pretty good, and I think I read this in 2 days, so that's saying something. It's very twisty. You kind of you get some like flashbacks and like flash forwards into the present day of people like looking back at what happened, and it gives you all these clues, and it's kind of one of those things of who's telling the truth. You never really know. So yeah, I think my reason for giving it 3.5 stars, I did really enjoy it. It took me a while to kind of wrap my head around it because of just what I'm used to, which is just it's a me thing, it's a personal thing. And I think the only other thing was that there were a couple of plot points that I did find that maybe I predicted was gonna happen, and I was kind of waiting for that big like shock surprise moment. And don't get me wrong, there were a few, but I think one of the main ones I kind of had already worked out myself. So yeah, I did really enjoy it though. It was a good book, and maybe I will be trying some more thrillers. So if you have any good thriller recommendations, I don't want scary ones because I'm easily scared, but any like good like fast-paced twisty books, absolutely love. So yeah, let me know if you have any recommendations. I've also, what else have I been reading? I think most of the fantasy stuff I've been reading has actually been on my Kindle. So I've been reading, let me go back on my Kindle because it's just opened me back on my book. I have been reading another Carissa Broadbent series. So probably her most known series is the Serpent and the Wings of Night series, or the Crowns of Nyaxia series. There's going to be 6 books in the series. 3 of them are out at the moment, but the way that she's structured them is that they're in duologies. So the first 2 books kind of make up a story about 2 characters, and then the 3rd and the 4th book is another duology, and then the 5th and the 6th book will be another one. So it's kind of in 2s rather than like 6 flowing books, but all of the characters kind of intermix. And the first duology is the only one that I've read. I haven't read the first book in the second duology yet, but I flippin' loved it. Like, the second book I rated 5 stars. I loved it so much. But she actually has another series that is, I think, much less well known, and it came out long before the Serpent and the Wings of Night came out, and it's called Daughter of No Worlds. It's 3 books, so it's a trilogy. It's not a great big series. I was looking for something that had similar or the same writing as Carissa Broadbent because I just really, really enjoy her writing. I didn't want something that was going to end up being like 4, 5, 6, 7 books. I just wanted something that was a bit smaller, and also I wanted a finished series. So that's what made me start reading it. The Daughter of No Worlds is the name of the first book, and I think I gave that, I want to say, 4 stars, I think. And then the second book, I can't see it on my page anymore, but I think it's called like The Children of Fallen Gods or something. I'll put it in the description box, but I am pretty sure I gave that one, it was either 4.5 or 5 stars. I really, really enjoyed it. And then the third one, which I'm 20% of the way through now, is Mother of Death and Dawn. And I know that it's going to be my favourite book. It is like bam, 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 action-packed. Absolutely love it. I would be surprised if it didn't end up being 5 stars. And I'm only 20% of the way through. It's so good. Let's go on to romance, because there are a couple of romance books. Let me have a look. I did get one delivered yesterday, actually, that I ordered on Amazon Prime. So I thought I would start, just to have a bit of a break between the fantasy, some of the Grace Riley books. So I picked this one up because it looked short and sweet. It's only like, how many pages? It's only like 300 pages, if that, less than 300 pages. So it's not a big one. I read it really quickly. It is, I will say, probably goes into like the spicy romance category. Like, I wouldn't recommend you buying it for your teenage daughter. It's more of like an adult type romance. But it's really good. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I think I rated it like 4 or 4.5 stars. I already had the second book because I actually bought these off of someone on Facebook Marketplace. But the second book is Breakaway, which again I'm excited to read. And then I thought, you know what, the third book is only £3 on Amazon right now, so Stealing Home is the third one, and I thought I'd buy the third one as well. So I think there might be 4 books out, to be honest. I don't know what the 4th book is called, but yeah. So I've got the first 3 books. I've read 1, I've got 2 more to read, but I really enjoyed it. So that would be kind of like a spicy romance recommendation if you're looking for one. If you're a bit of an Elsie Silver fan, or I haven't read Hannah Grace yet. Icebreaker is like the famous spicy romance book, isn't it? And I haven't properly read that yet, so who knows, I'll need to compare it to that when I get round to it. But yeah, little book chat. I thought it'd be nice to have a book chat. Anyway, I suppose with that, I have to sign off for Christmas. It is going to be Christmas in 3 days when you're watching this. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 sleeps to go. And I don't know about you, but I'm feeling excited. I wanted to say thank you so much for supporting me and supporting my channel for another year. In January it will officially be 2 years since I started my YouTube channel, which is just absolutely wild. I love chatting to both people that watch every single week and comment every single week, and I get to kind of have like a very, very brief little chat with them about maybe what they're up to or things that I've mentioned in my video. But also those new people that click onto my video for the first time, they've never watched it before, and then they maybe go on to binge everything, or they just enjoy that one video and then say over and out. I just appreciate every single person that even looks at my video, clicks on my video, likes my video, enjoys watching it. I am so grateful, and yeah, maybe one day I can start to kind of look to produce more videos, produce more content, maybe be able to dedicate like even more time than I can now to putting content and putting videos together. Who knows what the future holds, but what a year it has been. It's been quite a year. I've really, really enjoyed vlogging and chatting to you. I got engaged this year, which is just absolutely crazy. It still hits me. I haven't really spoken that much about wedding stuff. It's kind of just because we haven't really done much. Apart from booking our venue, we haven't done anything. So it will probably be like spring, early spring next year when I start to really think about like dresses and all of that crazy fun stuff. So that will all be coming next year. Thank you again. I feel like I've said it a million times. I hope you have the most amazing, magical, fabulous Christmas ever, whatever you're up to. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you staying at home? Are you heading out? Are you seeing family? Are you having a quiet one in? Are you eating lots? What is it that you're up to? I would absolutely love to know. And my next video, I believe I will be trying to put one up just between Christmas and New Year. So I'm going to attempt to put a video up next Sunday, but if it gets a little bit delayed, bear with me. I will be busy enjoying the Christmas festivities. It will kind of just be a bit of a Christmassy vlog and just capturing like the best moments. With that, I wish you a wonderful rest of your Sunday, rest of your day, whenever you're watching this. Enjoy your Christmas, and I will see you very, very soon. Goodbye.